Grand risings, my darlings. How are we all doing today? I hope that we're all doing absolutely swell. I sure am. Stream. Do. I can't find what I need. There we go. Hello, Queen. How are you, my darling? How are you? The weather is beautiful today. I know. I know. Hello, my darling. Oh, I've got the wrong thingy up. It's paid today. It's paid. Yep. I won't be a sec. Definitely spot that wrong. I'll have a look at that later. How is everyone doing today? You a bit down today? Got laid off? I'm sorry to hear that, Babs. I could sound more genuine, but that would be scary. So I've only got one tone. I am sorry. If you want to know how their financial situation in the future is, link in bio, my darling. Okay. Send Insta, thank you, Queen. Memories. So Rue texted you yesterday to see how you was. You didn't really. What in the fuck is wrong with your spelling today? You didn't telly Tesson. I put thumbs up. Hello Yasmi, how are you, boo? You didn't text back, you put thumbs up. There we go. Hello, Queen. Stacey, how are you, my darling? I think you haven't had your coffee. So you just wanted to do an energy check and anything for bank holiday weekend. Okay, thank you for the heart, me, my darling. Thank you. Thanks, boo. Right, let's have a look. Let's see what you get, boo. Thank you for the heart, me. We love a good heart, me. Right, let's see what you get. Thank you for the heart, me. So, what I would say here for you, my darling, is I feel like there is a bit of a struggle, but I feel like it is going to get easier. I feel like he was a little disappointed in the fact that you didn't actually respond and that all you did was a thumbs up, but he can understand that you're busy, bit drained, so I feel like he's not really as annoyed by it. What I would say here is I feel like he is still staying loyal to you, but he can see that you're drifting away. He can see that you're drifting apart. And I think that does sadden him, my darling, because he knows that you two would be beautiful together, and he is starting to realise where he is going wrong. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he is going to become a little bit closer. I feel like he will start to open up a little bit more, but again, it is going to take the time because that is just not something he's used to. Okay, what I will also say here for you, though, my darling, is I feel like the bank holiday Monday is going to be quite good for you. The bank holiday weekend, to be quite frank, is going to be good for you. Okay, so what I would say here is I feel like you are going to have a very good weekend. I feel like you two might meet up. saucy time, maybe. Okay, I'll do another shuffle. But I feel like there could be another meet-up between the both of you, my darling. Okay, so we do have that positive as well. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he is going to be very caring towards you. I also feel like he is going to be very open as well. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like, yeah, you two could meet up at a house, I feel. Okay, maybe. There could be a meet-up at a house. Okay, or you two might spend the weekend together. What I will say here, though, is I feel like his other, like, hello, Moon. I feel like, oh, what's she called? Baby Mama. Okay, she might be trying to get involved. Okay, so she might be trying to get him to look after the kids so that she can have her own time. What I would say here, though, is I feel like he is definitely going to try and meet you over the bank holiday. Okay, my darling? Does that make sense? My mind could not think of what a bank holiday was for, like, the life of me. Literally. How can you enjoy my stream if you have just joined? Stop spamming me with your Discord on Kick. Seriously. I honestly do not get that. Thank you for the roses. You're welcome, my darling. Alicia, are you here, boo? Alicia. Do we have Alicia? Hello, boo. Guys, I don't know what there is a point in putting a sign up on my screen for if it's not going to be read. Please read the sign that is on the screen. It will help you out. Big time. If I sound annoyed, it's because I'm starting to get annoyed because I spend hours making these things for my stream and trying to word them properly and then people ignore them. Hello, miss. How are you, my darling? I'm having to drink decaf because my blood sugar kept going too high. Hello, my darling. So I can only drink 2 normal coffees a day and then the rest have to be decaf. Hey ho. So, can you get a read on you and Jay, please? You're getting bored of this long wait and no communication. What's going to happen between us? Well, if you're getting bored, my darling, move on from him. Okay. Hope, honey, it's because I'm fat. I'm fat, okay. And fat people have a high blood pressure. Not blood sugar, blood pressure. Literally. I'm 106 kilos. I am. Right, let's see what you get, my darling. You fell asleep. Huh? Let's see what you get, boo. Let's see. Right, have faith, my darling. You're losing your faith, and this is not going to help you out. What I would say here is I do see, right, screw the relationship reading. We're going straight into your Millie's house nursery thingy name, whatever it's called. Okay. I feel like there's going to be a callback. You're going to get a letter back from it. The reason why I say is because you got a letter quite quickly off the bat. What I would also say here, my darling, is I do feel like there is going to be a chance of that spirit saying, fuck the relationship, go straight into this. Okay, we'll go back to the relationship though. What I will say here for you as well, my darling, is I do see a woman guiding you. Okay, we see a woman guiding you, my darling. Okay, quite an elderly woman. I feel like this could be a spirit guide. Okay, and they're trying to guide you towards this to be a little bit more positive in yourself, believing yourself a little bit more. Okay, because I feel like there is definitely joy coming for you. I feel like there is definitely hope. I do see that there's a chance to get that job, but you need to be fucking positive. Right now, you're not. You're stalking yourself in the dark, my darling. You're hiding in the dark. You're not helping yourself out at all. Okay? You're going through stormy days and you're unlocking these stormy days because you just don't think positive. Okay, my darling. Same with the relationship, but to be quite frank, screw the relationship. Okay, he's taken too long. Okay, I know the tarot's going, yeah, you two will get together. Okay, but I'm not gonna lie, the wait is just too long. Okay, even I'd get bored of waiting. Okay. So what I would say is move on from him, change your future. Okay, because he's just going to keep... It's a long wait. Okay, it's a long wait. It's not fair on you. Okay, although it's saying yes, you two will get together. Well, fuck it. It's taking too long. Okay, move forwards. Move on. Okay, my darling, don't wait for the old... I can't call him what I wanted to. I'll get banned. Okay. Don't wait. Don't. Okay, just go for it. Just look for something else. Okay, my darling, just go for it. Look for something else. Okay, don't wait for him. Okay, he will come in when needed. Okay, my darling, he will come in when needed. But I feel like you need to stop. Okay. But no, I do feel like there is gonna be a chance for the nursery. But I feel like you need to be a little bit more positive over it. Because right now all I see is a lot of negativity. I don't see the positivity at all. Okay, because you're being so negative, you're putting the negative affirmation out there, so you're getting the negative affirmation. Okay, I see that he'll be coming in this year. We're looking near the end of summer, and we all know that's August. Okay. Yeah, August. So what I would say here is just... If you're still single by then and he comes in, go for it. But keep looking for someone better now. Okay? Does that make sense, Boo? I have a headache because I'm drinking decaffeinate. My body's like, I recognise that drink and it's not the caffeine that you need. Now I've got a headache. I've got a headache. Stacey, are you here, Boo? I feel like they'll message you for the next section, my darling. Whether they take you or not is another thing, but I feel like they are going to message you, okay, for a second interview, okay, or a third, just to double check you still want it. And I feel like there'll be a process where it might look a little uncertain for a bit, but I feel like there is a very high chance that they will take you. Okay. You're welcome. Remember, guys, this is my only source of income, hence why it's only paid today. Okay, so if you would like a reading, link in bio. We start it at £1 and it goes all the way up to 143.33. Okay, so do remember that, my darlings. I do frees on Mondays, but if we abuse that where we wait till the Mondays and don't do anything on the paids, I will just take the freebies completely away. Okay, so do remember that. Do not abuse it. Okay, Stacey, what would you like your question on, Babs? Remember, guys, no free yes or no's this live. Everything is paid. But if you would like a yes or no, just send £1 up to £3 and we can do a yes or no with an explanation. Okay, so you get the yes or no and you also get the reason why it's a yes or the reason why it's a no. Okay, and it can also help you. So it is actually better this way. Okay, and that's £1 to £3. Or you can get a Celtic Cross on it, which is £4. Okay, if you do exclamation mark link if you're on Twitch, that will give you my links. Okay, my darlings, as well. It will also give you my price list as well. Okay, so just look at Love for You and Jay. Okay, boo, look for Love for You and Jay. Let's have a look. Aisha, thank you for your payments, my darling. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, let's see what you get, boo. Let's see what you get, Stacey. Right, Stacey, I feel like your storm is ending. Okay, so I feel like you're coming out of a storm now, and I feel like you're going into a bit of a more positive area of your life, with him. Okay, secrets are being less and less. He's becoming more friendly. Okay, my darling. And I'd also say here is he's actually starting to become a little bit more happier. I feel like you're going to start noticing his childhood coming out a little bit more as well. I feel like you're going to start noticing much better love coming forwards as well, my darling. So we do have the joy of love. Thank you for the gifts, my darling. What I would also say here for you as well is I feel like he is still going to be caring towards you. I feel like there is going to be a stronger sense of stability. Okay, my darling, a much stronger sense of stability coming for you. At the same time, what I'd also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like this is where he's going to be a little bit more caring. Okay, you're going to see that he's going to be a little bit more nicer, a little bit more caring towards you, a little bit more sweeter. Okay. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like that he is going to be more open. I feel like his health is getting better, especially his mental health. Okay. Thank you for the strike payment. Do we think he will go for the house? He seems a stepping stone house for us. Let's see. I feel he will, especially since you got the fish and the coffin. The coffin is all about relaxation. It is the death card at the same time in the Lenormand, but it's also a card of positivity and a negativity. For you, because it's next to a fish, it's positivity. But it's suggesting that there is stability coming in, but you need to relax a little bit more. I feel a mortgage will need to be taken out. Okay. I feel for you to get your dream house, you would need a mortgage. To get the house that you want right now, I don't think you're going to need a mortgage. Okay, so the house that he's looking at, the stepping stone, I don't think it's going to need a mortgage. If it's rentable, rent it. Okay, if it's rentable, rent it. Honestly, that is your best bet, Babs. Okay. We see marriage. We see marriage. Okay, we see marriage for you. Okay, I feel like luck is on your way, and I feel like there is marriage. He is thinking about the marriage, my darling. Okay, what I will also say here for you as well is he has been through the hard times, he has been through the negative times, and I feel like he's ready to settle. So I feel like there could be a proposal coming very soon. Okay, my darling. It's a rental ready and then going to look for a farm like set up once ready to mortgage. Yeah, that's a good idea. Because I do see that there will be marriage for you. I do see that there will be success in that area for you, my darling, yes. Okay. So I do feel like it is going to be worth it. And I do feel like it is going to be up your alley. I see a better job coming for him. Okay. I see a better job coming. Okay. So I do think it is going to be financially possible. Okay. We want a house, wedding and baby, but baby first. Okay, I'm definitely going to keep my views to myself on that. You got offered one this week. That is good, my darling. What I would say is get a house first. Okay. Get a house first, then get a baby. Okay. And you're probably thinking, well, why do it that way? Because you'll have a stable environment. You won't have the stress of moving. Okay. Because if we all know stress can kill the fetus. It's a known fact. So do the move first, get all the stress out the way, okay, and then have the baby, because you'll have more chance of actually succeeding, because you won't be as stressed. Okay, my darling. So baby would be the best second. Okay. Oh yeah, it doesn't matter. What I'm saying is just make sure you don't have the stress while you're having the baby, if you know what I mean. So make sure while you're preg, you've moved. Okay. Otherwise you have more risk of losing it. But we all know moving is a stressful time. I remember 11 years ago, it was very stressful to move into this house. Okay. You won't be allowed to lift a finger. Love that. Love that. But yeah, does that make sense, my darling? Okay, I think my body's getting used to decaffeinated coffee. I think it's getting used to it. I don't have a headache anymore. Oh, no, it's coming back. My body's not used to it still. Look, I'm a coffee addict, okay? I'm addicted to coffee. I'm not even going to hide that. I do have a problem. And my body's going, ugh. Right, so I've just done Stacy. You only drink one coffee a day. If you skip a day, you're dying. I drink about 1 to 2 a day normally. But if it's a work day, I can drink up to 8. So, yeah. Huh? One sec, guys. I've just seen a really good post. So, I was just looking at message, okay? Listen to this. A Buddhist says, we only live once. Buddha says, wrong. We only die once. We live every day. How true is that? How true? Right. Do I have Aisha, please? But yeah, I love that quote. I mean, it's let's try that again. It is so true. I mean, I believe in Valhalla, and Helheim, and Asgard and all that, and the Tree of Life, or the tree that the universe was created on, yada yada yada. I'm not going into Norse mythology. It's going to make me sound stupid. It's going to make my belief sound stupid, to be quite frank. Anyway, but it is true, is we are living every single day, and we only die once. Unless you go to Valhalla, then you die every night as well, and you come back to life. You know what I mean? Right, can you get a read on how Todd is feeling currently about you and your relationship? Okay. Can I quickly ask you, Aisha, you've sent 2 payments. Was that one to round it up to 5 to make it a 5-minute, or are they 2 separate questions for 2 cards each? Only because some people do that, so I just want to double check. Oh, excuse me. It's a different question, but you can combine. Oh no, it's fine, it's fine. I just want to double check maybe some people add it on because they forgot to. So let's have a look at how he's feeling currently about your relationship. So middle of the deck you got the snake, the bottom of the deck you got the heart, and your two cards you got is the man and the lilies. So I feel like he's going to come clean about the relationship and very blunt, and I feel like there is going to be that proposal still. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he is bringing the honesty in. I feel like there isn't going to be much more hiding. Okay, I feel like there is going to be more truth, more honesty. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is this is where he becomes more open, more clear, more quaint and adapted. Okay, in the relationship, this is where he becomes further in it. I feel like there's a lot of joy about to happen in this relationship, a lot of love. Okay, what I will also say here for you as well is I feel like there's going to be more opportunity, a lot more opportunity. At the same time, what I'll also say here for you as well is I feel like he's going to be very clear. He is tapping his banjo, tambourine, okay, to the rhythm. Okay, and I feel like he's about to come forwards. What I will also say for you as well, my darling, is he is about to become open, clear, and he will confirm that he wants the relationship to go further very soon. What I will also say here for you as well is I feel like he's going to become more honest. Okay, so I don't see any more hiding. Okay, boo? Does that first part make sense before I go on to your next question? Excuse me. You can tell I'm drinking decaf. Well. Do 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 do. Right, your next one is. Didn't want to load up. Okay. My tidy, yeah, I went off my sleeping tablets. Last night I had a night off my sleeping tablets. I didn't go to sleep till about 1:40 a.m. Oops. I couldn't sleep though. But Mum ordered me some sleeping spray. I've got some lavender oil and I'm going back on my tablets tonight. So I've got sleeping tablets, sleeping spray and sleeping lavender oil for my wrists. So that's nice. I don't know if I'll be waking up in the morning. I hope I've got nothing on tomorrow because I don't know if I'm going to wake up in time. Right, does Todd feel like he's lucky to be with you? Does he see you as an upgrade from his previous relationship? So one card for both those questions. Here we go. Right, so does Todd feel like he's lucky to be with you? Yes, Lily's again, my darling. Okay, so he can see dead in this relationship very bluntly that the relationship was the correct choice to go with you. You were one of the biggest upgrades he's ever gone through. Okay, you have helped his life, you have shown him where he needs to go and shown him what he needs to do. So you have given him the perfect relationship, okay? Your second card is the children, okay? So actually your second question is yes, okay? He feels lucky to be with you. He feels very upgraded with you. Okay. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is this is where the life feels like it's going to get better. If we move both of them together, okay, this is where you're going to start seeing a blunter connection, a much more stable connection, a connection where it feels joined and perfect. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is it's a connection where there is hope and where there is joy and where there is love. So yes to both. Okay, my darling? Does that make sense? Remember, guys, there's no free readings this live. If you'd like one, link in bio, starting at £1, going all the way up to 143.33. But I'm glad that made sense. Thanks, Babs. Right, let's see who is next. Me got an itchy head from where I shaved. Okay now. Do you have Linda, please? Do Linda. Hello, Boo. What would you like your question on, my darling? Your friend Tori scammed for money and asked for a loan and never repaid back. Okay. What's the question, though? You told a mutual friend. Okay. What's the question? And the friend told her. But what's the question? Aisha, I'll come back, my darling. I didn't see the other questions. I'll check in a sec. Yeah, Linda, what's the question, though, Boo? Do you feel if Tori will reconcile and feel guilty and make contact to you, and when? Wait. So you want... Let me get this straight. I just want to get this in my head. You got scammed by a friend. And you want to reconcile with the friend that scammed you. Just clarify that for me. Why do you want to reconcile? She scammed you. Why would you want to reconcile with someone that scammed you? That's like reconciling with a cheater. And the good times are tainted. She scammed you. She'll do it again and again and again and again. Once they scam you once, that they're gonna do it again. Okay. When they asked for a loan, did you get them to sign a sheet saying I will pay you back? Okay. So she asked by text, and did she say yes, I will pay you back? Said she'll pay you back. Okay, so if she said that she'll pay you back over text, and you've got evidence of that, don't ask the bloody tarot and what's going to happen next. Go to a lawyer. Go to a solicitor. Sue the ass out of her. She'll not reconcile and she'll not feel guilty. She's not going to make contact again. It was €200. Sue her. Take it to a lawyer, show the evidence, and get them to write something up to send her that she either pays you back or you serve her. One or the other. Because that's theft, that's against the law. It's scamming, it's against the law. And, hun, you could get her ass in prison. What better feeling than that? Did you have a date? So she got scammed? I'm confused now. Which one of you two got scammed? Did she get scammed or did you get scammed or did both of you get scammed? You don't think she did? Sue her. As she got the pen. Sue her. I've not had enough caffeine for this today. So she had the 300 already. She borrowed 200 from Linda. She did. The only problem with this, Linda, is it's borderline law because it's to do with scamming. If I don't see why you need a reading on this. If she scammed you of 200 euros and you're saying that she scammed you, either get a lawyer and get some legal advice, call your bank and tell them you've been scammed. They will go to the fraud team and get a lawyer and get more legal advice. Because all the tarot or Lenormand is going to do is tell you to get a lawyer and get legal advice. I mean, if you want... I can do the friendship, but I'm not doing the scam part. Okay, and this is why I always say to people is don't give your friends fucking money. Money kills relationships, and if they've scammed you of the money, call the bank, cancel your card, tell them your friend has scammed you. You've got evidence that your friend said that they will pay you back and they haven't, and they blocked you so you have no contact. Or get a lawyer to give you legal advice on what to do next, because if it's scam or fraud, it is going against the law and stuff. Un momento. I can say now she won't feel guilty. But let's have a look. Hello, Michelle. Thank you for the heart me, Brandy. I've not had enough coffee today. We all need lawyer friends, we do. We do. Thank you for the gifts, my darlings. Right, let's see what you get. Honey, there ain't going to be no friendship again. She don't feel guilty and she's not coming back forwards. In her mind, it's like, yay, my luck's come into joy. I've got money. And she's going to keep you cut off. You're not getting that money back unless you take action. And you're definitely not getting the friendship back. Okay, because if you get the friendship back, she's going to scam you again, get more money. You'll be gullible, you'll fall for it, you'll give more. Okay. And yes, I'm being harsh with this reading. I literally have 3 words for it. No more friendship. No more reconciliation at all. No. Honey, you've got the whip above the letter. You do. There is nothing here which suggests friendship again. Okay. Why is she so angry? Because you've caught her scamming you. Wouldn't you be angry if you got caught scamming? So I can't pick up a deck of cards. There you go. The fox. Yeah. You're not getting the money back. You're not getting the friendship back. To be quite frank, she's just going to play the victim because it's the only way that she can win. Oh, okay, my darling, she's being a child. She's going to keep deceiving. I literally have nothing else to say. Does her son know the truth? No. He believes whatever his mum says. Literally, he believes whatever his mum says. And if his mum says that you're in the wrong, you're in the wrong. Okay, that's the way his brain works. He sees her as someone that cannot lie and has to tell the truth. Okay. The proof isn't there in the bank statements though, my darling, because the bank statements doesn't say, I accept this money and I will give it you back as soon as I can. The proof is in the text. The proof isn't in the bank statement. Good afternoon, Reza. Honey, I'm afraid you've lost that money. Unless you're willing to take legal action, I don't think you're going to get that money back. And you're definitely not going to get that friendship. Okay, but if she was to become friends with you again, 1, you would have to be utterly stupid to accept the friendship. Okay. That's right, Yasmin. Enjoy your break, my darling. Okay, you will be utterly stupid for going back into that friendship. And 2, you need coffee. I need proper coffee, not decaf crap. 2, is you've got much better relationships out there, much better friendships out there. What you need to do is take this as a learning thing and go, okay, I screwed up. Is she afraid of a solicitor letter from you? No, because she knows you're not going to pay that money. She knows you are not. The problem here is you are too scared to get justice. So you would rather go without €200 rather than get it. Okay. Yeah, you might have said you're going to do it, but you have to do it. Okay. So you'll suggest... So if you've got a solicitor, do something. Literally, that is all that this is saying. I would show you, but I can't put my camera down. All that this is saying is take action. Stop being a coward and take action. No. No. She's not afraid at all because she knows you'll back out of it. Because you'll see the price and you'll think, oh, it's only €200. I'm not going to pay thousands of euros just to get 200 back. Hello, Silver. How are you, my darling? She knows you're not going to do that. At all. Thanks, Alicia. Does that make sense, Boo? My day was good. And now my head hurts. No! Annie, I told you, she is not going to get back in contact. At all. Unless she legally has to be in contact, she's not going to get back in contact. At all. Which I've literally been saying for the whole reading. Get the solicitor, get legal advice, and go from there. It's the only way you're going to sort this. Okay, boo? I can't answer that, my darling. Your time's up, boo. Sorry. Your time is up. Sorry, Babs. But did that all make sense, boo? Am I on for long? I don't know how much longer I'm on for. I don't know how much longer I'm on for. Probably until I lose all my brain cells. Hello, Yasmi. Right, can you guys give me like 2 seconds? I'm getting a groin Reggie from my boxers. Give me 1 sec. My boxers, I'll give my groin Reggie. Am I on camera? No, I'm not. Oh, there goes my hip. There goes my back. Oh. There we go. Now I've got a wedgie. There we go. Won't be a sec. Yep. I will, Yasmi, don't worry. Spelling, here we go. Ah, yes. Aisha, can you pop those questions in the chat, please? It would just save me from trying to actually find them. Boo hug? What do you mean boo hug? They're too long. Okay. Screw you, TikTok. Amazon's delivered! Oh, well, can I show the book? 1 sec, guys. So y'all know I got a fountain pen. Oh, you gave me a hug, Miss. I needed it. Thank you. So, I know this says for teenagers, but who gives a shit? I'm a teenager at heart still. I'm in my 20s. So, my handwriting, excuse my language, is absolutely appallingly Shit. I have something called hypermobility, which means that my joints hyperextend more than the average human does. Okay. So I can't hold a pen for long and I can't write very neatly. I've also got dyslexia, which also affects my writing, which means I'm very unneat. So I got a fountain pen, which I can write much neater with, but I wanted to learn cursive. So my ma got me this cursive book for teens, which I can't wait to use. But what I am going to get her to do is, just because you have to write in the book, just so that I keep all of it, so I don't have, so I can keep practicing it over and over and over, is I might get her to just photocopy the book so that I have all the pages still, and then once I fill the book, I've still got like photocopies that I can still practice over and stuff. But it's recommended by teachers, and this is like some of the stuff. I don't know if you guys can see that. But with my generation and under, we're no longer taught how to write in calligraphy, or cursive even. So we have to spend money so that we can do it. I've just got, if you guys look at this, I can show you the box. I'm not going to show you the actual thing. Feather and Down sleep pillow spray with calming lavender honey. I'm already bloody yawning. I don't need to yawn anymore, so I've just got that as well. Mum's just got it me. Honey, I don't want to go to sleep. No. I know, but you're going to send me to sleep. That is nice, but you're going to send me to sleep. Preferably don't. Here you go, Babs. Well, you do if you want to photocopy it. I don't know where to put the bloody thing now. Go in there for now. I'll forget about that. I can hate you. It smells nice, so you're gonna send me to sleep. I'm already yawning. Hate you. Right. Let me try and find those questions. You've set me off yawning now. It might be lovely, but you've set me off yawning. Oh, Aisha, I will be doing you soon. I've just seen where the questions is, but you've got 2 people before that payment. So I'll be circling back round to that question, okay, Boo? But you've got a couple of people in front of you before we can actually do that question, okay, Boo? But I can do the travel one, okay? I've just found it. Didn't realise it had come through. That's my fault. Right, let's have a look. Let's see. So, does Todd not like when you travel solo? A bit possessive in a cutest way. I think we both have 2 different ideas of cute. Let's see. I feel like he doesn't mind you solo travelling. I feel like he's just got anxiety that you might find someone better. Okay. I think he's just scared that you'll find someone better than him. And this is why he's not a big fan of it. Like, he doesn't mind it. He just would rather not. That's literally it. Okay, Boo. He's just scared that you'll find someone better, and that's not what he wants. Okay, Boo? Does that make sense? Fucking hit me up. got bucking work this evening. If I fall asleep, y'all, blame my mum. If I fall asleep, blame my mum. Right, who do I have next? Why? Because she sprayed my sleeping spray in my office. Do I have each? I butchered that name, and I'm not going to apologise because I got no idea how to pronounce it. In a way, I'm sorry, but I don't know how to pronounce it. Let me see if you got buy me a Kofi. Let me see if you got a Kofi. So I think that's what it came through on. Kofi. Let's do this. I'm not playing today, Google. Oh my fucking god. Ugh. Cosmic! Do I have Cosmic? Here we go. I'm just going to look at my Kofi next time. It's much easier to pronounce. Hello, my darling. Right, anything from Spirit guiding you in regards to love. Right, let me see how much you donated so I can know what sort of reading I'm doing. What reading am I doing? How much? A £5. There we are. I've got you yawning. Good. Just mentioning fucking yawning as here. Fucking yawning. Let's change decks. You watch. I will fall asleep and I'll get a TikTok universe. You watch. That is going to be my luck. That is going to be my luck. Oh, I do answer health questions, yes. Alright, let's see what spirit... Save me. Let's see... Let's see what your spirit guides need you to know regarding love. Let's see. Let's have a look. Nap time, no thanks. Right, 10 of emotions. So I feel like there is better love coming your way, my darling, but I feel like you need to be more open to it. What I would also say here is as the balance comes in, you'll find the perfect lover of your life. At the same time, what I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is the 9 of actions is you've got to stop stressing. Okay. At the same time, I'll also say here is you have to have the boundaries. Okay. But just be careful that the boundaries aren't too high to the point that people can't come in. Okay, if you have high boundaries where people can't come forwards, then you're not going to have the relationship that you desire because no one's going to be able to come in. Okay, the sprays are legit, they are. What I will also say here with the 7 of emotions as well, my darling, is you've got to stop overthinking. Okay, you've got to stop overthinking. Because I feel the problem here is due to your past relationships where people have cheated or people have gone against your better judgment and they've ignored you. You've almost created this sense of, oh my god, it's going to keep happening to me. Okay. It won't if you stay positive about it, okay? Because what I will say here is there is going to be that love, there is going to be that joy that is desired and needed. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is you've just got to stay positive around it. You've got to be positive and guarded, okay? Because what I will say here is there is that positivity. That is fucking cake. There is going to be that positivity that will come through once you start using your brain. Okay, you have positive manifestation types. Okay, positives. You have better choices coming your way as well. Open your heart is the lovers. Okay. Keep the love coming forwards, my darling. Keep the love coming forwards. Okay, but you do have that cute love coming. You do have the joy coming there. You've just got to be more ready for it. We have inner strength as well, my darling. Okay, don't be a child. Be strong. Okay. You're not weak. You're smart. Okay. You're just a little weak in the brain when it comes to love. Okay, so let the heart show you where you need to go. That is the strong bit. The brain is weak when it comes to love. Okay. Your heart is the strongest part. I'm banning sprays in my office now. So I can't stop yawning. Thank you for the roses. 8 of emotions. Walk away from the negative people. 4 of thoughts. Relax. Okay. Don't become too sleepy, but relax. Okay. Sleep spray will help. 8 of emotions. You do have the new love coming towards you, my darling. We do have the new love there. Okay. It is coming forth. Okay, my darling. So we do have that. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling. Okay. Is you have to see your next part. So you have to learn from your past, learn from your future, but be present in the present. Okay, my darling. 4 of actions have the stability. 5 of thoughts don't have the confusion. Keep the energy to yourself. And the 3 of thoughts, my darling, is don't allow the pain in. With your last card being creativity and abundance, okay, is be the mother you are to yourself. And be the father you are to yourself. Be both sides. Be the yin and be the yang. Okay, my darling. And your love life will start to blossom much quicker than it already is. Okay. Does that make sense? Stomach's rumbling. I'm tired. I can't stop yawning. Fuck's sake. Well, I'm glad that made sense. Thank you for sending via PayPal. Ba 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 ba. Do 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 do. Let's see who is next. I'm not normally yawning this much, but some moron decided to spray sleeping spray in my office. Thank you for sending on Stripe. Right, give me 1 second. I'm just going to quickly get something. Back in 1 sec. There we go. It's a little long. Not too long. No. Right, do I have Mesa, aka Brandy? Hello, Brandy. How are you, my darling? How are you? I'm good, thanks. You're just tired now. So, do I still see that you get back together? Let's see. I can see everyone's payment, my darling. Whether or not it's gone through is another thing, but I'll check that when I get to you, okay, boo? Right, let's see. Do I still see that you'll get back together? Let's see. I feel that you guys will still get back together, yes, my darling. Okay, so I do still see you getting back together. Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to know, boo? Does he regret it? Let's see. I feel like he does regret not being with you, my darling, and I feel like he does regret the fallout that you guys had. Okay, I feel like it is going to get better, my darling, and I feel like there is going to be a reconciliation. What I would say at the moment, my darling, is I feel like he's just got to find his way. He's just got to find who he is. Okay. I feel like he'll continue to come forwards, and I feel like it will continue to get better between the both of you. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's going to continue to become a little bit more open. I feel like there's some disillusion here. That it's all going to be so simple. It's not. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's going to try and be as clear as he can with you. I also feel like he is going to try and make the relationship work. I also feel like he's going to apologise, but I feel like he expects one back as well. Okay. I feel like that's just because he's delusional. Okay, so just be ready for that. Okay, my darling, just be ready for that. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like you will be more open. I feel like you'll be more clear. At the same time, I also feel like he's going to be more there. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he wants the relationship to work between the both of you, but I feel like he needs to learn to take control. And I feel like that is what he's not doing. He's not taking control where necessary. He's not taking control when needed. And I feel like that is the negative here, my darling. Okay. What I would also say here as well is I feel like he can see a future with you. I feel like he can see a future by your side as well. I also feel like he'll be trapped in the relationship with you as he knows that the relationship is perfect for you. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is he'll be very clear in what he wants and where he wants to go soon. It will take time, but I feel like you will get there. At the same time, what I'll also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like it's going to take a month before it's completely better. Okay, it will take about a month, okay, my darling? At the same time, what I'll also say for you here as well, my darling, is I feel like you need to relax. Right now, you're not relaxing. Okay, but you need to relax a little bit more, okay, my darling? I feel like that will help you out. Okay, that will really help you out if you relax a little bit more. Okay, boo? Does that make sense? Thank you for the heart, mate. You're very welcome, my dear. What am I eating? Lentil chips barbecue. No breadsticks and mayo. Don't tempt me though. Don't tempt me though. Otherwise I will. It's a crappy camera. It was only about 15 quid. It's very cheap. It's off Amazon. I need to buy a better one. I do. Need to buy a better camera. But yeah, now I want breadsticks. Now I want breadsticks. Can I see the chat? I can, I just answered you. I just said it's crappy. Crappy camera. I need to buy a new one. That's much better. I was going to say, who was I writing down? Brandy. Where am I from? I'm from the UK. I have an accent. Do I? Your mum used to fetch her food. She's outside. She's in the warm sun, she is. I didn't think I had an accent. Apparently I do. Do I have Surani? Do I have Surani, please? You're from a country called... So I'm low on understanding English. Okay. Okay. I'm good, thanks, Boo. How are you? We're just doing tarot, we are. Tarot and fortune telling. Ooh. Hey, Dad! Or Mum, whoever's in the kitchen. Who's in the kitchen? I want to know who's in the kitchen. Oh. I am going to ask for breadsticks now, yeah. Hello, Tawny. I am. Thank you, Savani. Hey, Dad. Can I have some breadsticks and, what's it called? Ranch, please. Thanks, Bab. But I'm hungry now. Thank you. Is the list long? It's quite long now, yeah. I might actually just temporarily shut my list. Yep. It's the English version of ranch. It's not the American one. I've run out of that. I need to buy some more when I go over. I've run out of American ranch. Sadness. Sadness. Right, let's see what you get, boo. There you are. No, it's not American ranch. Yeah, Rose is okay. She was on my gaming stream today, she was. She was on my gaming stream. She was at work. I'm always shocked when my cousins in the UK say they found an American food and it is definitely not America. Yeah, American food in the UK isn't American. But we do have better food than America. Thank you, boo. Love you. I won't be a sec, Bab. I love ranch so much. There's a really dirty joke I could add to that. A really dirty joke. Hello, Jade. I'm good now. I've got my ranch and breadsticks. Love my jumper, thank you. I am Subi. I forgot how good my microphone was. about that. By the way, it's not staying in my drawer. I've just got no place on my table, so I've just opened my drawer and left it open to remind me. I've got sushi in the fridge, but I am eating in an hour. So I sort of need to, like, not completely fill up yet. I'm going to have, like, no room for my actual dinner. Literally. So, hello 745, thank you my darling. By when can you expect intimacy from A? Again. Let's see. I know, I have like the best community on the app. Y'all are like kind, nice, and we all respect each other, which is really nice. Alright, let's see what you get. Right. I feel in under 10 days is when you guys will have the explicit sexual action again, okay, my darling? Under 10 days. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like there is going to be a lot more positivity coming between the both as well. I feel like he is going to initiate the activity. It feels like he's the one that is going to decide it, okay, boo? What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he is going to be more clear and open. At the same time, I also feel like he's going to be very clear in what he wants with you. Okay. I feel like AJ is coming forwards very quickly. Okay, my darling. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he is going to be very clear in the balance that he wants, okay? At the same time, I also feel like he is going to be listening to you a lot more, so he's going to talk a lot more as well. What I will also say here as well is he doesn't want to remember the old times. He wants to remember the new. Okay, so I feel like he's going for new vibes. Okay. Took your advice and working yourself. That's good, my darling. That's good. Like I always say, work on yourself and the relationship will follow. Okay, make sure you're always working yourself, my darling. Okay, always, always, always. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like this relationship is going to become much more clear. Much more calm, much more collected as well, my darling. Okay, it is going to become much more you. At the same time, I'll also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's going to become a little bit more observant in what he wants. And he's going to be a little bit more observant of your energy as well. What I will also say as well, my darling, is I feel like he's going to make sure you understand that he's here to stay this time. Okay, he isn't going anywhere this time. He's actually going to be staying. Okay, my darling, he's actually going to stick in the relationship and stay in the relationship because he knows that this relationship is good for him. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's going to create a clear, collected energy. I don't think he's going to walk away. I don't see him walking away at all. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's trying to define who he is. Okay, he really is trying to define who he is, and he's trying to define where he comes from. And I feel like he's going to be able to do it with you. Okay. I don't think he's going to stab you in the back anymore, so I feel like there's going to be less backstabbing as well. Okay, so we have that positive here as well, my darling. There's going to be less backstabbing. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is he's going to be very clear in what he wants and needs. Not just in love, but through money, advice, friendship, that sort of thing. Okay? I feel like you two are going to make a lot of, like, nice new memories as well, my darling. Nice new. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's going to become more optimistic. Okay? Much more optimistic. Okay, my darling? Because he knows that it can work between you two. He's just got to use his brain a little bit more. Okay, which I think that he will do. I feel like he will use his brain a little bit more. I feel like he's going to be less stressful to deal with, okay, boo? Does that make sense? Brilliant. You're very welcome, Boo. You're very welcome. That spray is still working. That spray is still working. Right, let's see who is next. Oh, one sec. Do I have... Do I have Sharon? Alicia, yes, yours did go through, Boo. Send me a DM, thank you. There you are. So, 2 5s and a 10. Brilliant. Thank you, Boo. One sec. I won't be a sec, guys. I'm just showing Mum the guy I'm talking to. He's so cute. Oh, that's funny. Right, give me one sec, guys. I need to put my iPad on charge. Right. We have 45 minutes left of this stream. When I call your name, you are to answer straight away and have your question ready. Okay, oh, excuse me. I drank that drink too fast. It just regurgitated on me. Right. Why is Zach making some mean remarks towards me these days? Who's Zach? Who is Zach? I know, but it's only because I've got work this evening. I've got work this evening, so I have to be off at a certain time so I can have dinner, get ready, and then get to work. But I'm already having a tiff with the boss about something. So I need to be on time. I'm not normally bossy. It's just, yeah. When I've got work, I don't like being late for it because I really enjoy this work. Because I get to serve people on the bar and upsell and stuff. It's really fun. I'm only bossy when it's close to work. Yeah. I mean, I have to be assertive now. So many people take advantage of tarot at this point. All tarot readers are starting to have to be assertive. Otherwise, we're not getting paid anymore. It's such a shame. So, here's your friend who now is your friend. Oh, he's your friend's friend who is now your friend. And you want to know why he's basically being a bitch. Okay. We can do that. Let's have a look. Let's see. So, I don't think he's doing this out of a mean way. I feel like he's trying to do it out of like a fun way. Because he sees you as one of them. So I feel like he's trying to be nice, but I feel like it's just been taken wrong because the delivery isn't correct. Okay, my darling. So I feel like he's not delivering himself in the correct way, which is why you could be thinking, oh my god, why is he being mean? Okay, he's not. Or he's not intentionally being mean, at least. Okay. I feel like it's more of an accident. I don't feel like it's on purpose. What I would say here is I feel like if you told him, look, I'm taking this the wrong way, I think. Can you reassure me that you're not being mean because you don't like me? You're just trying to be funny. I think he would understand. I do feel like he would explain, I'm sorry. This was meant as like a joke. It was meant in a nice way. Okay. So what I would say here is I feel like he is trying to be polite. I feel like he is trying to be nice. I just feel like he's maybe taken it a little too far with you, my darling. So this could be why it's being misconstrued. It's not on purpose at all. Okay. He doesn't mean it to be this way. This wasn't what he wanted. Okay. He really wanted you to actually like him. Okay. So I feel like he was trying to be as polite as he could. And I feel like, again, yeah. He stabbed you. He's been like a bit painful by accident. Okay. None of it was on purpose. None of it was to actually be mean. It is literally just misunderstood energy. Okay. Misunderstood energy. That's all it is, my darling. And I feel like it's misunderstood from both sides. I feel like he's misread the situation. And he's gone, okay, yep, she's fine with this. And deep down, you're not. I don't feel like he's read your body language correctly. He's not read your signs. Okay. So no matter how blunt you're being with your signs, I feel like you need to communicate to him. Okay, you need to let him know, look, I don't like this. This is mean. This is not fun. Can we tone it down slightly? Okay. And I feel like he will tone it down slightly because he knows that that is the right thing to do. Okay, my darling? Does that make sense to your first question? Ah, thank you, Boo. Right, your next question is, do I see you getting any interviews this year? Let's see. Let's see. Let's do it as a yes or no first. Do I see you getting any interviews this year? Let's see. I feel like you will be, and I feel like you've got one coming in the next month. Okay, so we're in May, January, February, March, April, May, June. So around about June time. Okay, Boo. Let's have a little deeper dive into that. Let's see. Let's see. Thank you for the hand heart, my darling. Mwah. So, yeah. I feel like it's coming in June time, my darling, and I feel like it is going to be a positive job. I feel like this is going to pay you a lot more as well, my darling, than the one that you've already got, so I don't see any stresses needed. I feel like you will get the opportunity. I don't think you're going to get it straight away. It's almost like it's going to feel like, oh my god, they don't want me sort of vibe, okay? So I do feel like you will be stressing about that, and this is why I'm saying do not stress, because I do see you being successful in getting the job, my darling. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like it will get easier to find it, but I feel like you're going to find this one by accident. I don't feel like it's going to be on purpose. Okay, I do feel like it is going to be by accident, my darling. What I will also say as well is I feel like it's because you're ever so slightly unbalanced. So I feel like you need to get your balance back first before you can find a successful job. What I will also say here is it's about your connections. Make sure you got good connections as well, my darling. Okay, good references. You do have the new beginnings, and I also see new friendships being made in these new jobs. You will get the opportunity, so yeah, you are going to get an opportunity, my darling, okay? What I will also say here as well is your energy isn't going down in vain, so I feel like you are going in the right direction. I feel like you just need to stop looking necessarily and more seeing through your third eye for it, okay? So don't necessarily look for it, okay? Allow it to be shown towards you without knowing it's coming. Thank you for the roses, okay? I know that sounds odd, I know that sounds weird, but that is the best way for it to work, okay, my darling? Does that make sense? But yeah, you just need to get the balance back. Once you get the balance, you'll be fine. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, it will get better for you, my darling. It will get better. I'm glad you can remember that reading, because I can't. my brain can't go that far back. It was funny. What day was it? I think it was yesterday or the day before. I think it was yesterday. I said to Mom, I said, what have I done today? I literally could not remember what I had done that day at all. I didn't know where I'd been. I didn't know what I'd done. I didn't know what I brought. I had no idea. I'd completely forgotten what I'd done. It's like I had erased the whole day out of my own head. It is. Subi's gonna make some chips and mushy peas. Nice. Nice. What day is it? It's Thursday. Oh. Suvani's had fish and chips. Nice. Honey roast gammon. Oh, guys, stop. You're making me hungry. I don't know what I'm having for tea, but you're making me hungry. My mouth is salivating over your lovely dish choices. It's in the oven. Oh my god. Can I come to yours for dinner? Hub is making it. Oh, nice. You make me so hungry. Hello, Amy. How are you, my darling? You have an update? Oh, nice. Give me 1 sec. Let me just finish this reading and you can give me the update bit, okay? I'm just changing decks before I carry on with the reading. So I've got a deck in mind that I want. Which one do I want? This one. This deck feels so new. I don't know if I like the fact that it feels so new. So, is Ian looking forward to seeing you since June is approaching? Let's see. Let's see. Let's have a look. I feel like he's very excited into seeing you, my darling, yes. Okay, and I feel like it's going to be very positive. I feel like at first he's a little conflicted because he didn't know what he wanted to say. Okay, he didn't know what he wanted to talk about with you, but I feel like he's very happy that he gets to see you, my darling, okay? What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he is going to create a lovely space for you. I also feel like it is going to be very successful in this stage as well, my darling, okay? What I will also say here as well is I feel like he is deeply looking forward to seeing you, as I feel like this is one of his highlights of customers, okay? You are the highlight. What I will also say here as well, my darling, is you take away the pain. When he's feeling down, you manage to make him feel happy, okay? So I feel like you do give him that good vibe as well. What I will say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like there is going to be the positivity. I also feel like there's going to be the balance and the hard work. I feel like he is going to do most of the talking though, my darling. Okay, so we do see him doing most of the talking. Is this a bad thing? No, it's not a bad thing, my darling. Why is it whenever I've shuffled these decks, the Six of Cups has come in reverse every single time I've shuffled? Can't win. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's going to be very clear. Okay, I do think there's going to be a lot of talk about his personal life as well, my darling. So I do see us having a talk about personal. Okay. What I will also say here as well, hello Sophie. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like sorry, Buy Me a Coffee just sent me an email. What I would say here though is, my darling, is I feel like you will need to be nice and slow with him. Be careful. Okay? Be careful. Okay, don't make it too fast for his mind. He can't comprehend fast stuff necessarily. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I do feel like there is going to be glorious conversations between the both of you. At the same time, I feel like there is going to be a happy ever after with the both of you as well, my darling. So I do see a happy time. What I will also say here for you as well, my sweet, is I feel like you're going to hear that he is a little bit financially stuck. Okay, where things have gone a little bit dormant. Okay, which I don't think he likes, because I think he likes a lot. He likes his money. Not in like a bad way, he just likes money. And I feel like it's gone very dormant at the moment. So what I would say here as well is you will hear that. Okay. I feel like he does talk to his friends about you. Yes, my darling. Okay, he does talk to his friends about you, which I also think is a high positive as well. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like you two do have a special connection, I would say. Okay, there is a very special connection between the both of you, which is also quite gorgeous. What I will also say to this as well, my darling, is this is what keeps you two in line. I also feel like it keeps you two very balanced as well. I feel like he will be trying to give you some time to talk about yourself, where it's not just him talking about him. Okay. But I do feel like it is going to be mostly him talking about himself. Just naturally. Okay, because that is what you guys are used to, is him talking about him. Okay. What I will say here for you though, my darling, is I feel like he's going to ask if you've had any aches or pains. The reason why he's going to ask this is because I feel like he could feel your energy. Okay, so it's almost like he might have got a bit of a feeling and feels like, why does she feel like this? Okay, so he's going to be checking that you are comfortable, okay, my darling, as well. Okay, don't be creeped out by it. I do it to my friends. Okay, what pains? Aches and pains. It's quite a British thing to say that way. You go, do you have any aches or pains? Just like that. Okay. Bonjour, my darling. That is the only French I know. Bonjour, je m'appelle Jamie. Comment t'appelles-tu? I don't know any French after that. Let's see what else you get, my darling. Let's see what else you get. Merci. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like you will feel very energetic after meeting him. Okay, so I feel like you will see that your energy will go a little higher. Okay, it will be better. Okay. What I will also say here for you as well is that he's going to ask if you want to book another appointment, okay, my darling, and if you will need to. That will be up to you. Let's get the Lenormand. Don't want that Lenormand? No. We'll go with this Lenormand, okay? And let's see what the Lenormand wants to tell you. I feel like it is going to progress further between the both of you, yes, my darling, okay? I feel it is, okay? What I will also say here as well, my darling, is I feel like you just need to, like, be positive. Okay, we've got the clover. Okay, you need to be a little bit more positive, my darling, but you do have the positive luck coming your way. I mean, your health is bloody perfect, so there's nothing to fault there. And he does want a healthy person in the young age. So I feel like it will be you two together. What I will also say here as well is I feel like you'll create more opportunities. So I do feel like you'll be talking more about you, which will progress, and it will put you two further. Okay, my darlings, you will go into a further relationship this year, and I do feel like this appointment is going to progress you guys. Okay, hello, Brittany, my darling. Okay. Just did your health checkup. I'm jealous that you've got good health. My health is shite. It is murder. Okay, my darling, does that all make sense? For anyone else that doesn't know what I mean by it's murder, it's Italian for shit. Brill, I'm glad that made sense, my darling. Yes, update. Do you want to know the funny thing is? That's the only Italian that I learnt when I went to Italy. That's the only Italian that I learnt. How funny is that? And right now I'm learning how to speak Spanish. I'm using my Duolingo. I've done over 30 days now. 30 days of Spanish. And I want to learn French. I really do, but I can't be asked. I'm sorry. I learned French for over 4 years and I learned nothing. Have a good one, Subi. I mean, I learned Spanish for 5. So why I'm doing it now, I don't know. So, it went in my favour, as you said, and I did get a warning. I will be back at the place of work. But, oh, what's the but? What's the but? The guy said he can see how much stress this has caused me. And because I did admit to some of it, he stop leaving me in suspense. Said he is putting his trust in you. Oh, that's good, my darling. That's good. I'm so happy for you, my darling. I'm very happy for you. Savani speaks French every day. Honey, I will not speak French again then if you speak French every day. Because my pronunciation of the words is shit. You're very welcome, my darling. You're very welcome. Literally, all I can pronounce is Bonjour, je m'appelle Jamie, comment t'appelles-tu? Which means, hello, my name is Jamie. What about yours? And then the other words I can pronounce is Le Petit Lenormand de Marcel. They're the only ones, but that's because it's in front of me. Anything else, I'm just sat there thinking, what the fuck are you saying? Literally, that is me. I'm just sat there thinking, what? I need to get Lewis to wrestling for 5. If you're still on, I'll jump back in. That's all right, my darling. Enjoy yourself, boo. But yeah, I can't speak any other language. Me only speak English, and I can't actually speak English that well. I can't even speak my own language that well. I can speak dyslexic English. I can. I'm fluent in dyslexic English. I'm fluent in dyslexic English. There we go. English. I'm fluent in gibberish, and I'm fluent in cuss words. That is what I'm fluent in. Right, do we have... Done that. Do I have Aisha again, please? And I'm fluent in ticks. As I set my own off. Great. That's just what I want to do. Hello, Babs. So, why do these look like I've left them out in the sun? I haven't, but they look like I have. How many do I have on the list? I think I've almost got through them all, so I might have time for you, Yasmi. Might have time. So, how does Todd feel about your social media presence and posts? Does it make him uneasy, and will he eventually open up about his feelings about it? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. No, it doesn't make him uneasy, my darling. I feel that it actually empowers him. I feel like he's there like, oh my god, let's do this, let's go. I feel like he's very happy with you having this sort of presence because he knows that you enjoy it. But also, in his head, he's married to someone that's really popular on social media. I love how I go married and you two haven't even been engaged yet. There's a sign. It just came naturally out my mouth. So to him, he's there like, oh my god, yes, I can boast about this to my friends. Rub it in their face when they try and rub their stuff in his face. So to me, this suggests that it is fine between you two. It also suggests that it is fine. Okay, and that he really couldn't care less. Okay, my darling. Does that make sense? I feel like he gets a bit jealous, but I don't really think it's enough to make him care. Yeah, he gets a bit jealous, but it's not enough to make him want to do anything or actually care about it. Okay. So I don't think he's going to do anything stupid. You're very welcome, my darling. Do I have Michelle? Do we have Michelle? Hello, Boo. So, you'd like a fresh energy check on Anthony and what to expect. Also to check if he's getting back with his ex Temmie. Okie dokie, let's have a lookie. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Do I have a cut there? Oh my god, I do. Oh, it's an old cut that's healed. Let's just take the scab off. There we go. Much better. Right, let's see, Boo. Let's see. So, no, he is not going back with his ex Temmie, my darling. No, not at all. Okay, Boo. So let's have a look at the energy check and what to expect. Let's see. Let's see. So, right now I feel like the communication is still quite poor between you two. Okay, I feel like it is going to get better, but I feel like at the moment, I feel like it is just taking a bit of a downhill. Okay, I feel like it will get easier though. What I will say here is I feel like he's got some trust issues with people, and I feel like he's trying to figure that out first. Okay, so it's almost like it's not that he doesn't trust you, it's the fact that he just doesn't trust people in general right now. Okay, so I feel like we do have some struggle there. I feel like that will get easier, that will get better. What I would also say though, my darling, is I feel like you just need to keep going forwards with him. Okay, because I feel like the energy is still positive. I feel like the energy is still going to work. Okay, and I feel like it will still work between the both of you. It is just going to take some time. I feel like he wants the opportunity, and I feel like he's going to take every opportunity that he can to date. Okay. Because he knows that you two will work together properly. He knows that you two will work together well. Okay. What I would also say here as well is I feel like he doesn't want to move forwards at the moment because he knows that he's not in the right headspace. And he knows that if he went into a relationship with you right now and it wasn't a good headspace, he knows that you two would end. Okay, and he knows it wouldn't be in a good term. Okay, so what I would say here is he knows that if he wants to have a good time with you and that he wants to have good energy with you, he's really got to be in a good headspace to start the relationship off. Okay, I feel once he's in a good headspace and once he started the relationship, yeah, you guys will be completely fine. Okay. Will it take time? Yes. Is that a bad thing? No. Okay, it just means that he cares. Okay, he's just taking control of himself, putting himself into the best area of life that he can. Okay, and then he'll come forwards. Whatever is for my tea smells absolutely fucking amazing. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he hasn't walked away from you at all. I feel like he's just breaking his cycle and making sure that he is going into a relationship the correct way, the right way, and the better way. Okay, he wants to make it correct for you, and he wants to make it a safe relationship for you as well, and a safe space. Okay, so he needs to make sure that he is doing everything correct. Okay, I feel like he's going to stop at nothing to be correct. Okay, boo? Does that make sense? Yeah, so he's just taking himself away at the moment so that he can come into the relationship correctly and good for you. Okay. You're very welcome, my darling. Christ. I don't even know what I swallowed there. Whatever I swallowed went down my air hole the wrong way. And it wasn't nice. I need to re-declutter my area again. Well, I know what I'm doing tomorrow. Re-decluttering my area. Because it's got all cluttered again. Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. Yeah, well, what's the tea? It smells really good. It's not you, honey. Oh, nice. Alright, you can go now. On your way for food. Love that. Is it me you're looking for? Right, do I have... Alicia. Hello, my darling. So can you get a channel, please, on what's to come for you? We can do that. We can do that. No, Alicia. Alicia starts with an A, my darling. So, right, you need to learn to walk away from your negativity, okay, my darling? If you want the positivity to come your way, you have to walk away from the negative. I feel at the moment you are still walking towards the negative way too much, my darling, okay? And this is why you can't believe in yourself. This is why you can't trust yourself. Okay, you're a very smart person, but I feel like you're overexerting the negative side, the procrastination, the glass half empty sort of person. Okay, my darling. And I feel like we need to stop that. Okay, we need to get out of that mindset, my darling, and go back into the positive, back into the joyous time, okay, and back into the love. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like this will give you a better time, a better life. At the same time, I feel like you need to find your, almost like you're judge worthy. Okay, find a time in yourself where you can physically judge yourself and be happy with it. Okay. That is what we need here, is where you can feel physically happy to judge yourself. Okay. And where you feel like nothing will go wrong. Because if you can judge yourself happily, then so can other people. Okay, and it won't affect you. And I feel like that is the stage that we need to get to, is where you are happy to do that. Okay. I feel like you need to take yourself out of solitude, because right now you're putting yourself in that negative frame too much. Okay, you're isolating yourself too much, and then you just don't have the strength that is needed. Okay, because you've been too isolated. I feel like we need to stop that angle. Okay, stop that area. Okay, boo. Because if you stay in the isolated area, you will then fail. You will then fall. Okay, so we need to stop that, my darling. And we need to bring back the positivity. Okay, bring back the joy, bring back the love, bring back the light. Okay, my darling, and only then will you succeed. Once you do that, I feel like you'll be completely fine. Okay, and you will have the success that is needed. You will also then have the new life that is needed, and the happiness as well, my darling. You will no longer be going through the pain, because that will be in the distance. That will not be in the foreshadow. Okay, my darling. I feel like there is luck coming your way, my darling, but you need to learn to accept help and have the crutches of help with you as you communicate and move forwards into the light that is needed, as you find the friends around you that deserve you and that you deserve as well. Only then will success and marriage come your way in your life. Okay, my darling? Does that make sense? You're very welcome, my darling. Right, do I have Kelly, please? Right, Kels. I've got to ask you this, because you've just fascinated me. When you say you work in a coal mine, do you mean like you are directly in a mine shaft with a pickaxe? There's a reason why I'm asking this, because I've got a follow-up question I do afterwards. You're a truck driver. Okay. I won't ask my next question then. Oh, I was hoping that you were actually in the mine, because I was going to ask. I had a really good question as well. I had a really good question. Sadness. Right, let me just get you the perfect deck. me 1 second. 1 sec, chat. My iPad's just playing up a second. Yes, it's the last one. You do not have a bird? Did I mention bird? If I did, that wasn't to do with the question. I don't know why I said bird. Right, let's have a look, boo, at how your MRI will go. Let's see. Oh, it'll go fine, my darling. It'll go fine. I feel like they're doing this just to like make sure you are safe and to make sure you're okay. Not being rude, but I feel like it's due to your age. Okay, and it's the age bracket you're in. I feel like they're just making sure everything is okay. I feel like this could be new rules and regulations. Okay. Oh, budges I used. Oh, nice. Did not know that. Did not know that. But no, I feel like this is a standard checkup, my darling. Okay, that they need. I feel like it's a new protocol. Okay, to fit in with the health and safety regulations. Okay. So what I would say here is I don't think it's anything wrong. Hello, Neely. I don't think it's anything wrong with you at all. I feel it's just to make sure everything is safe, sound, and good. Okay, my darling. So what I would say here is there is no need to worry at all. Okay. Literally no need to worry. Okay, boo. Right, do you have another question, boo? Maybe she sent 10, and we've only done 1 minute, 10 seconds, and 20 milliseconds. If not, the bird dies. Oh, damn. Bam. And budgies are cute. Will Logan be in touch? Let's see. Will Logan be in touch? Let's see. Let's see. I feel like he will, my darling. Yes. He will. Okay. Yeah, Logan will be in touch, my darling. Okay. Is there anything else, my darling, or is that it, boo? Is there a timeline? Let's see, is there a timeline? Next 6 days to 10 days, my darling. 6 to 10 days, okay? Will be when he gets in touch. Okay, my darling. And I feel like it will be very positive. Okay, so I don't really see anything negative coming from him, my darling. Okay, so I do feel like you will be fine. I don't think you're going to have to worry at all. Okay, boo? You're very welcome. Is there anything else, my darling, or is that everything, boo? Ah, you're in Australia. I forgot. Have a good night, my darling. Enjoy yourself, boo. Right, I think that's everyone. I've got a payment for a private 1111, so I need to see if that person's messaged me on WhatsApp. Because they've sent £11.11, so I need to double check that so I can put them in my book on my to-do list. Yasmin, yes, you can send your question, boo. 26 live. I can squeeze you in for a quickie. Oh, and now I've got Felicia afterwards. I didn't see your payment come through. Thank you for letting me know. What does JJ want to know / say? How does he feel? Now you don't appear anymore. Feelings about this. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, that's actually a really good question. I know exactly what deck to use for you. Of course, it's the wrong purple deck. Where's the purple bag that I need? That's not the purple I want. Let's see. The Hidden Truth Oracle. Let's have a look. Right. I feel like he's looking for forgiveness, my darling. Okay, because he's realizing that he wasn't always telling the truth towards you, and he's realizing that he was in the wrong. I feel like he wants for the forgiveness because he wants you to see that he really regrets what happened. He highly regrets it, my darling, and I feel like he wants to apologize for that. I would also say here as well is he's got a lot of things that are reminding you of him of you. Okay, it's almost like he can't get them out of his head. Okay, so everything that he sees reminds him of you. Okay, like he can always feel your energy. He can always feel like your scent. He can like feel everything, my darling. And I feel like it's really annoying him. I feel like he's been wanting to reach out, but I feel like he knows that you've already let go. And I feel like he's scared that he's going to get rejected, okay? Because he's got so much that he said that he wishes that he never did. Okay, my darling. And he replays those conversations in his head every single day. On repeat, like they're always being played on repeat, my darling, and I feel like he can't stop. It's almost like they're just stuck there. It's almost like he wants to apologize for them. I feel like he's overthinking the situation. He knows that you two will be together again because he knows that he wants you that much. He knows that you're leaving him behind though, my darling. Okay, he knows that you're forgetting him. Okay, because in his head he's going, look, we both know I'm not for you. Because we both know that he's a playboy that completely screws everything over. Okay. And he is starting to realise that, but he's realising that his life just isn't perfect. Okay. And that he was trying to do things that wouldn't be successful. Okay. And I feel like he is starting to realise that. And he knows that the lines that he crossed were the last lines he'd ever crossed with you. Okay. So he became materialistic. Okay. He's realising that he lost the best thing in his life. And that he is now going through the spiritual lessons for it, my darling, as he is going through the regret. Okay. Yeah, he can't stop thinking about you. Okay, like you are on his mind 24/7. Okay, boo, it's almost like he needs you. He's intoxicated by you. Okay, and it's almost like he really, really needs you and wants you. Okay, boo? Does that make sense? Oh, he's hurt. He's really hurt because he knows that he needs you. He wants to see you. He wants you again, but he knows he can never have you. He knows that he has now lost you. Okay. Unless you come forward. Like, he knows what he has done. Okay. Does that make sense, my darling? Okay, my darling. So last person to have Felicia, and then I'm popping off. To have Felicia. Hello, my darling. What would you like your reading number? Let's see. Can you trust him? That's the first question. I feel like you can trust him. I don't feel like he's planning to keep the money just for himself, my darling. I feel like he is planning to share the money with you. So I do feel like he is actually going to successfully share the money with you, my darling. So I do not feel like he's hiding it, okay? I do feel like he can be that trustworthy person as well. What I would also say here for you as well is I feel like he is going to keep the balance. I feel like he is going to keep the joy, as he knows that you will go straight to legal advice if he does steal the money. Okay, because he knows that you're not there playing. He knows you're not playing. Okay, so he's not even going to try and play with you, my darling. Okay, he is not in the mood for that. He is not in the mood for that shit. He ain't going to try it. Okay, so I feel like he's going to stay continuously going towards you because he knows that you have defensives in place to protect him and to protect you when needed. We do have the Ten of Cups as well, so I feel like he's going to treat you like a proper partner. Okay. We do have the Hermit, so I feel like he did originally think of it, but he knows that it wasn't the right choice. I think that was the greedy side, but I feel like he then realised what would happen if he did go for the greedy side, my darling. So no, you two are fine, okay, babe? Does that make sense? You're very welcome, my darling. Right, I'm going to pop off for now, my darlings. I will see y'all in the next one. Tulip for now. Thank you all so much for your support. Thank you for the lovely gifts. Thank you for all the lovely shares, follows, likes. Okay. I'll be live again tomorrow. I don't know what time I'll be live again tomorrow yet, though. Okay, it'll probably be the afternoon, evening. Okay, my darlings, afternoon, evening. Okay, that I'll probably be live again. Okay, my darlings. So, Tulip for now. Thank you all so much for your support. Have a wonderful rest of your day, afternoon, or evening. Okay, and I will see y'all in the next one. Let me just write down who I need to before I forget to. One sec. So, yeah, I will see y'all in the next one. Bye for now, and thank you all so much for your support. Have a good one, my darlings. Mwah. Ta-da.